Speaker, thank you for coming. And he's going to teach us a little bit about the foot doctor. Okay, he's with the spa relaxology practitioner. He's an instructor. He was also the founder of the Winning Wellness, co-founder of Ion USA and Uplift Life, a marketplace-based ministry now based out of Greater Houston with a strong presence in Southern California, the Dallas Metroplex, and Las Vegas. FD, for doctor, I'm assuming that's what it has performed reflexology on thousands of people throughout the United States and has partners with the Canadian, Chinese, and Filipino communities as an instructor and a facilitator. And so his vision, I see those who are well reaching out to those who need that healing touch. His purpose is to make being well simple, to be well, live well, and to serve well. And his goal is to raise an army of caregivers that reach out to those who need a healing touch. So at this time, Mr. Guyton, would you share with us?
Yeah. Yes, good.
You can put that book on.
Oh, okay. I was gonna bring it to you. I didn't know what. All right. Thank you for coming.
Greetings and great day, everyone.
Good morning.
Good
Great
morning.
day to you too.
I'm excited and ignited to
And
be here.
delighted.
And delighted. Amen.
Delighted.
Doc, I appreciate you in sharing what you shared, in allowing us to have our hand up over the ones that are trying to take our hands from us.
Amen.
And,
Word. Thank you.
yes, so that's that was great. Your presentation really enjoyed it. Thought it was very informative, and I definitely will connect with you so I can take what you do with what I do, and we are going to get some people well.
Amen.
Yes, sir. Amen.
My topic today. Okay, let me answer your question. My name is F.D. Guyton. That's my name. No, that's fine.
Okay.
And see, this is what's really interesting, but I think it's exciting too. That my dad was from Alabama, my mother's from Arkansas. They met in Mississippi, then moved to Texas.
Okay.
So therefore, we're from the South.
Okay.
And I'm going to talk about love, health, and wealth. Now, this is what we first must understand when we talk about love. That love is about you loving you enough to do what's necessary to make the necessary changes so you can be the best you could be.
Yes.
And once you make that decision to become the best you could be, you will find yourself doing the things that are necessary to what? Being well. Now, when we talk about you, the question I have to ask, I'm going to ask a quick few questions because I know time to get away from it. Are you for you? Do you celebrate you? What do you say to you when you speak to you? Are you your best friend?
I hope so.
Are you willing to do the things that are necessary so you could do the things that are necessary? In other words, are you willing to change and become the best version of yourself?
That's it.
That is the question. Now, the health part is an exciting journey And that journey comes from doing the things that are necessary to being well. Wellness is the adventure. Without wellness, you will not become healthy. Wellness is a verb. And we always talk about the 8 different components of wellness, but there's a couple that we do not talk about.
Mhm.
The Bible, Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is an abomination. So in other words, if you do too much of this and none of this or not enough of that, guess what?
You get the wrong
Something's
thing.
gonna go wrong. It ain't
Something gonna go
balanced
wrong.
out.
And then the other one that they never talk about is a merry heart. A merry heart is as medicine.
Okay.
Laughter will make you well
Amen.
because you're not believing what you've been told. Doctors are licensed by the Rockefellers, and Rockefellers were not doctors. But they saw an opportunity at the turn of the 19th going into the 20th century to take charge of that. What did they do? They got rid of all the, or how did they say it? They discredited the natural healers. And they created what they call the FDA. They made food a drug. And when food became a drug, I tell you, we got in trouble. And there was a time when we were, quote unquote, the healthiest people on the planet, right? And we ate
Ground.
from the ground.
Okay.
They called it the slave diet.
And our gardens.
And so there are things that we would consume that we were told that were no good for us. But yet, it kept us to where we could work 6 days a week, 12 to 16 hours a day. And then in doing that, they would take one day to restore, replenish, and get ready for the next set of work weeks. And they ate from the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a little bit of history. But what I want to talk to you about real briefly is how you can make wellness simple. And that is from the bottom of your feet. You have 7,000 reflexes under the bottom of each feet. Believe it or not, you have over 2,000 nerve endings. You have 26 bones in your feet. You have 33 joints and 107 ligaments. You have 19 muscles and tendons and 52 bones that make up 25% of the bones in your body. So if you treat your feet, guess what? You're treating a quarter of your body. And then using your hands, that's another quarter of your body. So your hands and feet make up half of the bones that are in your body.
Okay.
And so what you do is, and scripture bags this up real simple, real clear. It said, and a believer will lay hands on the sick and they shall recover. Now, when you do that to the bottom of the feet, you are laying hands on 7,000 different parts of your body. And you know what's interesting is this. There has never been a duplicate set of fingerprints made since the creation of man. So your touch is special. When you touch, no one can touch like you touch. The FBI was not the first people to use and identify and work with fingerprints.
Okay.
No, that is not true. These fingerprints gave you the necessary tools that you can use to be well, so you can live well, serve well. And therefore, when you have an opportunity to touch, that's what you do. For the guys, when you get home, don't grab the TV remote. Grab her hand and act like it's a remote and start changing her channels.
Okay, let's see here.
Good word.
And so therefore, you know, you are able to then go into that part of wellness that begin to release healing endorphins that flow through your body that will allow healing to come forth. And as I close, I have a new foot cream that I've come out with that will actually help you achieve and accomplish that what you desire, and that's to be well, to live well,
Yes,
to
sir.
rest well,
Yes,
to
sir.
do the things that will allow you to be the best you could be. So now what I like to do with this first bottle is bless Sister Doris. And for
So much.
yeah, and for anyone out there that would love one, listen, just talk to me. Just talk to me. Cause the goal is to make sure that when you leave here, just like with our brother here,
Mr. Bowman?
yeah, but Brother Bond, right?
Yes, sir.
Listen, I'll never be the same. Just from his, you know, taking the time to talk to us.
Yes, sir.
And my goal, my desire is that from what I shared with you this morning would be the same. And Dr. Doris, thank you so much for caring enough to create and have this platform.
Mm-hmm.
This is so exciting.
It is.
Okay,
Amen.
when is the next one?
We do it every fourth Saturday morning.
Fourth Saturday.
That is so exciting because your life will change every fourth Saturday morning. You will know more than you ever knew before you got here.
That's right.
Yep.
And that's, Dr. Doris, you keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And one more thing, I do a class. This is from my latest book called Meet Your Feet.
Okay.
See, when you meet your feet, you'll know what to do with them.
2 feet, okay.
Yeah. So maybe what we can do is get with Dr. Doris
Okay.
and we do a class one evening and begin to allow you to do what? Meet your feet. Yeah.
Amen.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
So thank you for the time. And we thanks Dr. Doris for this exciting adventure. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you. If you all want to purchase this, how much does this cost?
What I'm gonna do, a donation of any amount.
All right, a donation of any amount.